Today we're making a newbie. Oops, sorry. My gosh. I'm so close to the stove. So, we're making the Tuscan herb risotto. Of course, we're not making it anything like they suggest. But this is made with quinoa. And they asked to make it in a multi-purpose steamer in the microwave. I don't have a microwave strong enough to do any of that. And so I'm going to make it, of course, differently, but I will keep it gluten-free. So today I'm going to use a wee bit of partridge, so you can use a chicken. I did purchase some gluten-free Canadian sausage, Italian sausage. So I will be using a wee bit of this, and I'm going to use some of my peppers, a few mushrooms, and a wee bit of broccoli. So let me get started, and I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead and I've cut up my sausage pieces to bite-sized pieces, and the same with my poultry. And it's cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables that I'm using. I mean, you can use whatever vegetables you want, right? I'm just putting in some mushrooms that I have in the crisper, and I had one little bitty broccoli floret that I'm also putting in there. And now I'm going to pop the lid on this, and I'm going to boil some water, and we'll add the water shortly as soon as it's boiled. So we'll see you right back here. Yuppie. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious, right? This is meat lovers only. So like I said, this is a completely gluten-free meal, and I do apologize if I haven't done enough gluten-free. Now this package is for a family of 4. And, here's the nutritional value and ingredients. As you can see, it's quinoa, not boreal rice. So what I've done is I've taken the entire package and I've poured it into a jar. So it ended up being 1 full jar and 1 cap, and we all know that a cap equals 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to put one of these in, and just a bit, not quite half. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this in there right now. Now for the full recipe, it calls for 2.5 cups of, so I'm not quite at the halfway point. I'm a little bit over. So that's what I want. So it does call for 2.5 cups of boiling or hot water, it says. So I'm going to add 1.25 cup. So just so you see the little quinoa seeds there. Now, I don't like overcooked quinoa. I have a hard time digesting overcooked quinoa. I'm just going to do 1 cup of this liquid, and I'm going to let it do its magic, and we'll let the quinoa bloom and all of the delicious herbs. Now, there's no tomato in here. There's nothing stopping you from using stewed tomato instead of hot water. Now the thing is, you won't heat up your tomatoes ahead of time. You'll just put them in there before you add your quinoa mixture. So in other words, when your meat and vegetables are just about done, add your stewed tomatoes. Add 1 cup of stewed tomatoes and put the lid on and let it warm up. I'm going to put the lid on now, and we're going to let this cook. Okay, so for me, this is very ready. As you can see, I forget what they're called. What are they called again? Quinoa has bloomed. And the flavors are enhanced by the delicious meats, added proteins that we put in, and the vegetables. So I'm just going to serve some of this up for lunch. Now, if you want to add some extra shredded mozzarella or Asiago or any kind of shredded cheese, or even some extra Parmesan or pièce de résistance, Epicure's cheesy fries on here, that would be absolutely delicious. So this is the Tuscan herb and risotto. So what I've done is I've left the half jar to use at a later date. Now, don't forget, I know you're probably wondering, like, no tomatoes in an Italian seasoning. Don't forget, Italians cooked without tomatoes a long time because they didn't get tomatoes until the discovery of the Americas. So, we're the ones that gave them tomatoes. Before then, no tomatoes. Absolutely delicious because, of course, as you know, my favorite seasoning, Tuscan. So, I hope you have something similar in your pantry, and I hope you enjoy coming to the Epic Market. Thanks for stopping by.